This is just a sample of the audiobook. To get the complete audiobook, access the link posted in the first comment.
Art now means working in the face of uncertainty. It means living with doubt and contradiction, doing something no one much cares whether you do, and for which there may be neither audience nor reward. Making the work you want to make means setting aside these doubts so that you may see clearly what you have done, and thereby see where to go next. Making the work you want to make means finding nourishment within the work itself. This is not the age of faith, truth, and certainty. Yet even the notion that you have a say in this process conflicts with the prevailing view of art-making today, namely that art rests fundamentally upon talent, and that talent is a gift randomly built into some people and not into others. In common parlance, either you have it or you don't. Great art is a product of genius, good art a product of near genius, which Nabokov likened to near beer, and so on down the line to pulp romances and paint by the numbers. This view is inherently fatalistic. Even if it's true, it's fatalistic, and offers no useful encouragement to those who would make art. Personally, we'll side with Conrad's view of fatalism, namely that it is a species of fear, the fear that your fate is in your own hands, but that your hands are weak. But while talent, not to mention fate, luck, and tragedy all play their role in human destiny, they hardly rank as dependable tools for advancing your own art on a day-to-day basis. Here in the day-to-day world, which is, after all, the only one we live in, the job of getting on with your work turns upon making some basic assumptions about human nature, assumptions that place the power, and hence the responsibility for your actions, in your own hands. Some of these can be stated directly. A few assumptions. Art-making involves skills that can be learned. The conventional wisdom here is that while craft can be taught, art remains a magical gift bestowed only by the gods. Not so. In large measure, becoming an artist consists of learning to accept yourself, which makes your work personal, and in following your own voice, which makes your work distinctive. Clearly, these qualities can be nurtured by others. Even talent is rarely distinguishable, over the long run, from perseverance and lots of hard work. It's true that every few years the authors encounter some beginning photography student whose first semester prints appear as finely crafted as any Ansel Adams might have made. And it's true that a natural gift like that, especially coming at the fragile early learning stage, returns priceless encouragement to its maker. But all that has nothing to do with artistic content. Rather, it simply points up the fact that most of us, including Adams himself, had to work years to perfect our art. Art is made by ordinary people. Creatures having only virtues can hardly be imagined making art. It's difficult to picture the Virgin Mary painting landscapes, or Batman throwing pots. The flawless creature wouldn't need to make art, and so, ironically, the ideal artist is scarcely a theoretical figure at all. If art is made by ordinary people, then you'd have to allow that the ideal artist would be an ordinary person too, with the whole usual mixed bag of traits that real human beings possess. This is a giant hint about art, because it suggests that our flaws and weaknesses, while often obstacles to our getting work done, are a source of strength as well. Something about making art has to do with overcoming things, giving us a clear opportunity for doing things in ways we have always known we should do them. Making art and viewing art are different at their core. The sane human being is satisfied that the best he or she can do at any given moment is the best he or she can do at any given moment. That belief, if widely embraced, would make this book unnecessary, false, or both. Such sanity is, unfortunately, rare. Making art provides uncomfortably accurate feedback about the gap that inevitably exists between what you intended to do and what you did. In fact, if art-making did not tell you, the maker, so enormously much about yourself, then making art that matters to you would be impossible. To all viewers but yourself, what matters is the